Welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. You are the Temperance card in Tarot. It is a slow process of integration leading to the perfect state, tempering. And when I was meditating on you before the reading, I got that you felt like your life was so perfect that you could start meddling in other people's affairs, Sagittarius. You can start fixing other people's lives. That's all right. It is the thought that counts, my Saggies. This is your energy and card reading for the week of July 29th through August 4th, 2019. It is also a love reading, an attempt at love reading. Venus moved into Leo on July 28th, and Leo rules the heart. And that is a love reading because there's so much fire in the sky, but it is all passion and healing for everybody else's reading. Let's see what you get. Okay, this is also a general reading for all my Sagittarius peoples, sun, moon, rising, and house, but it still may not apply to all. Do hang around till the end of the reading to receive collective Sagittarius messages. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. All right, my Saggies. Fire. It's time for some fire. On July 22nd, Sun moved into Leo and moved out of watery Cancer. It's welcome to fun, excitement, passion, limitless energy. I'm sure you feel it, creativity and meaning. The spotlight is free for the taking, my Saggies. And also, on the 28th, we had Venus move into Leo. A warm welcome to deal in Leo season, which is passion and warmth of heart. It is love that curls the toes, and it is anything that awakens your spirit. It is a desire to receive and give. That is attention, acknowledgement, validation, and adoration. Big day on the 31st. Mercury in retrograde Cancer, no more. Mercury goes direct. And also in the Western Hemisphere on the 31st, we have that new moon in Leo, a super moon, and a black moon, the second new moon of the month. Thankfully, it's a softening into all the transformation and healing that we did through Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. But there still is going to be some dramatic tower-like changes for us all, sneaking up on us. But you know you best. Trust yourself. You are strong. That is the message of this Leo, new moon in Leo, supermoon. So set your intentions on that date. Again, expect dramatic change in your deepest heart's desire, but it's going to come from a place of courage and strength. That leoning energy. I'm going to do a past, present, future spread, tarot spread here for you. How are my Sagittarius in this fire, in this sky type of energy? I love my Saggies. You're like the fire sign that has it all together. Pinpoint accuracy, alright? You're coming into the energy with the Knight of Coins in reverse. This could be some poor spending choices, maybe a little bit extravagant, and maybe putting a little too much into a project. No, it's something about... it's something more cupsy, more emotional, like, yeah, you put some money maybe into a date night with your spouse, or you spent $1 billion on an outfit and your hair, and, or you took her out for that wonderful dinner, but it kind of broke you a little bit because you're finding that your path for this woman, this man, this lovers is opening up for you together. When you guys come together, this is also the Gemini card, but when you guys come together, Saggies, it's like a new path opens up for you, and you're waiting for that moment, that coming together moment. And I think you might have done something a little extravagant, a little lovey-dovey extravagant, maybe in the bedroom even, that just to kind of spark that between maybe perhaps an old lover, a Gemini, or just someone who is pulling on that airy kind of energy, that uncertain kind of energy in your relationship, because there's just something you don't know with the moon card. Look at the waters. She's dipping in the waters because there's something you don't know, and I think it has to do with the next step. It has to do, I don't know where we're going. And even if you've been in a long time relationship, 10 plus years, or even if you're in a new relationship, it's that sense of you've hit a point of transition in your lives, and now you're like, well, we need to adjust our marriage, or we need to adjust our relationship. Things need to kind of take a new path now. You felt a completion together, and so now what's next? Okay, yeah, you're not feeling that nostalgia. It's like you came out of something together that may have been a little rough, maybe just a period of unrest in your romance, but you kind of come out of that a little bit. And if you're single, this is just a period of singletude and that attempt to like call in another romantic partner. It's just that sense of calling in the romance, and you put your heart into it, but it just feels like you did something wrong, or you overspent your energies, you overspent your money, you pretended to be somebody you weren't, and it just resulted in nothing. You feel like you're oblivious to what needs to happen to get this spark going, this fire going. Okay, in your present energies, my Sagittarius. My Sagittarius, yeah, there's something you just don't know, and you feel like if you move forward, it's going to just result in disharmony and like bad memories together. All right. It's like bringing up the past. And not a good one. All right. So, yes, in the present energy, you have this 5 of Wands, which is definitely competition, battle, debate, which means it's kind of almost like worthless to discuss, but it's right next to that marriage card, that celebration card. This is coming together jointly. Just look at how they lovey-dovey look at each other. It's everything working out. It could be a marriage between work or another kind of type of commitment, but whatever it is, it's contentious right now. It's not quite anything to celebrate right now. You're just not happy with the current situation. It feels spiritless. It feels a little dead. I mean, your lover is just waving magical champagne under your nose to tickle you, and it's just not there. There's a sense of emptiness around you. And within you. You just don't. You want to break in love. You just want to get your pentacles flowing, or they are flowing. It's like your focus is not love. That's a difficult area for you right now. Love is a difficult area for my Saggies. We're going to get some clarification as to why after we pull some cards for the future. Let's pull some cards for the future. Okay. I have the Page of Coins, the 9 of Wands in reverse, that self-made card, that ready for anything card, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Swords upright. Okay. Future. It is a tough one. With the Page of Coins upright, you're trying to right your financial situation. You're really going to have to work on this. This is a victory of giving and receiving, but it's flow. It feels like you're not really, it feels like you may have expended your savings in some Cups kind of energy. It could even be home. I do feel home because I feel this new path would be like a new home with all this water energy and the Cancer season just leaving us. But you've made a move of some kind that definitely cost you the money, and you're feeling a little dried up right now for truth. And this Page of Coins is you trying to right that energy, get some new energy going. You still are not feeling ready for anything. See, that's why I feel that lack of finances. And it's not a lack of finances. You're not lacking for want. You're not really out in the cold. But what you are is definitely, if a tower hit you, it would just blow bananas. But you're ready to put those burdens down. You've learned your lessons. And you're really going to have to open your eyes to those lessons and realize it's not as bad as you think it is. You are not in your favorite place to be, and I think you have a little more free time than you prefer because of it, and it's kind of driving you crazy, my Saggies. But that's why I did when I was meditating and during the shuffle, pre-shuffle. I felt that you guys were like, I got to meddle in somebody else's affairs because it's getting a little quiet. But you're also feeling like you can't generate energy into your life for romantic change or really financial growth. It's like you got to wait for time. You got to wait for things to grow up. You might even have to wait for somebody to grow up. That Page of Coins might be an earth sign in your life that's just giving you, not helping out. How about that? All right, I have the Knight of Wands. A little romance coming towards you, and walking away from a very bloody fight. Just taking your swords and going home, and your Ace of Coins. Okay, you got a little passion going here, and somebody's coming towards you feeling romancy, but you're like, dude, we're fighting. We're still fighting. Gosh. We need a new beginning in finance because you can't rest your head around anything right now until you get that going. And you do get an inspiration. Unfortunately, you're ostracizing people. You're pushing people away because you need a change in value. You feel like you're waddling away, and you get that Leo season energy, and it's like, here I come, world, and you kind of trample some people around you. I've had that in the Saggy reading before. Be careful of who you hurt when you're on the rampage because you don't want to wait anymore. This is Three of Wands in reverse. You don't want to wait. You're done waiting ships to come in. If they don't come in, you're going to swim out to sea, tie a rope around them, and swim them back. Saggies. Dramaticals. What do my Saggies need? Okay, you guys need, like, to stop working so hard. Have a little celebration with maybe a fire sign, a Queen of Wands, and somebody who's going to nurture you. And, like, this is like you need, like, a time out with friends, just a time to celebrate. And maybe even, this could even be like a bridal party kind of energy. Just, this is like, just step away. This is like step away from your work if you have an event coming up, or make an event coming up. Even throw one of those ridiculous container parties or candle parties, because you need that energy, that kind of energy of just like maybe having people over for a baseball game or something, a fight night. Because right now it's that energy of you need that company, you need some nurturing from your fire people, and you're trying to pull on this energy with this Knight of Wands, but you're not really firing up as easily as you used to. It's not like you're sick. And if you're sick, it's not like a real sickness. It's kind of like your back hurts. And I don't mean that if your back hurts, it's not real, because I do have curvature and all kinds of issues, sciatica and all kinds of issues myself. But sometimes your back hurts just because you're tired of life. And it's kind of that feeling. And I have the Tower. Okay. You're being slightly unappreciative for sure. Something's going to hit you. It's like you felt it coming because you were worried about having resources. And you knew you were like skating on thin ice. So I'm going to end up keeping those cards. Not these ones, these three that fell on the bottom here. Or four. Yeah, this Tower. This is for the Tower. Okay. I have the Strength card with the Lion here, that leaning energy. The Knight of Coins, Earth and energy in reverse. Big spender. Wasteroo. The Judgment card in reverse. That is the culmination of everything you've learned. Lessons. Not the physical lessons, the lessons of spirit. The lessons of the underworld, the dark south. Because that is them rising from the grave. And then this is the Queen of Coins. Very earth and energy. This is financial security at all costs. Okay. There's somebody on your team that's wasteroo. That's spending money from underneath you, and you are trying to be calm about it. You're trying to control yourself. You're trying to not let out your beast and rage, but Saggies. You even told them, you even warned them, hey, this is what we need. This is what is going on, but you don't understand where the money went. This is like this could be somebody at work spending from under you. This could be your spouse spending from under you. And when you're checking the books, trying to get what you deserve, kind of finding things out. There's some kind of secret going on, like a secret debt that's going to affect either your business life or your home life, and it's definitely going to affect your security and your safety and your work, for all the work you did, for what you deserve, and you're going to batten down the hatches. This is going to get ugly, actually. Especially when this has to deal with, I feel like this has to deal with your relationship with others. This is like bad financial moves by somebody, and it's making you look awful. But moreover, it's almost like taking money out of your pocket. And yeah, I have this Queen of Cups in reverse. It's a water sign. That would be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and they are not nurturing you. They are harassing you, borderline harassment, and you have the Seven of Cups. You have options, so you're not really worried about that water sign bothering you. And that water sign, you're just an option. You're just a thought. You're not going to take that path. You're not taking that path. You've got better things to look into. Yeah, you're going to have to take a little time away with this Virgo card. This is the Hermit, and this is the Five of Cups. This is the Five of Cups upright. This is actually a time away. I did still feel that, being like, you're just not happy with what's going on. This is absolutely just satisfaction with the way things are turning out, Sagittarius. You just, this is not what you worked for. This is not the path you were taking. Somebody's upsetting your path, and now you're like, I feel like you're getting angry, too. Like, you had it set up to the penny, and they didn't listen, and now you're struggling again. Alright, I have the Knight of Swords. You're cut. Wow, this is brutal. This is the Knight of Swords and the stabbed in the back 10 of Swords. This Knight of Swords hurt you. This air sign energy, somebody said something, somebody spoke, somebody is watching you or stalking you, they're making it difficult for you to speak, or you're just slicing them and dicing them out of your life because it hurts. This is just completely removal energy. You're done. You're over with. You're done. You're done. You're so done. You're not manifesting with this person at all. And you're picking up your swords and you're leaving and you're huffing away. This is what you've worked for. This is you walking away, picking up your toys and walking away. Obviously. It is, you have no care in the world if you get caught doing what you're about to do. Because you said this was going to happen. And you're so frustrated. Alright, let's see. Yeah. You're no longer gaining energy. You're going to move forward. You're still stuck in not making a decision. You're still about to make that decision. There's a decision you have to make about this. It's like you have to speak up about something. Yeah, get out of that Hermit card. Make a decision. These are make moves card. The Hermit card is make a move card from yourself, from your deepest self, your truest self. And you're not doing that. That's why it's difficult to make a decision. You did the right work. If you did the right work, you will get what you deserve. Don't be afraid to not know everything about anything. You did the right work, so you know you're okay. You know you're in the light, Sagittarius. You know you did right. And you will get the rewards of that. It's a bit of a mess coming in, and you've got a lot of decisions, a lot of, am I going to do this? Am I not going to do this? This person is in my way. Water sign in my way kind of thing. But it doesn't matter. You're like totally just keep doing the good work. It's always the best place for a Saggy. Alright, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Sagittarius. It was lovely. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment, tip and donate if the spirit moves you. Oh, and subscribe. Again, that is my PayPal is paypal.me/BridgetCloverQueen. And have a great week. My Saggies, do the work. And you will get what you deserve.